If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss a deep dive into the political drama shaking up Washington.
I think one of the things that we should talk about here is also one of the disgusting legacies after 9/11 has been the targeting and racism against Muslim Americans throughout the United States of America. And this is an extension of that legacy. Consistency, there is nothing consistent with the Republican Party's continued attack except for the racism and incitement of violence against women of color in this body. I had a member of the Republican caucus threaten my life, and you all and the Republican caucus rewarded him with one of the most prestigious committee assignments in this Congress. Don't tell me this is about consistency. Don't tell me that this is about a condemnation of anti-Semitic remarks when you have a member of the Republican caucus who has talked about Jewish space lasers and an entire amount of tropes and also elevated her to some of the highest committee assignments in this body. This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single
Time has
apology
expired.
when my life was threatened.
From my colleagues, the reasons why the Representative Omar should be removed from this committee, but I feel like all the reasons have not just yet been stated, which is why I rise to add for the record. We've heard about the comments that were made regarding anti-Semitism and anti-Israeli views, but I rise to add to the record that as a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, I've sat there and heard the representative actually spew anti-American rhetoric as well. I've been in that committee room where the representative equates Israel and the United States to Hamas and the Taliban. Absolutely unacceptable for a member of that committee. I've also heard the representative equate that it is the United States' fault that there is turmoil in Venezuela, that is not because of the oppressive socialist and communism that has spread throughout Central and South America and Venezuela at the hands of the Maduro and Hugo Chavez regimes. That is unacceptable. And as a New York representative, to hear the representative belittle, to try to diminish the worst terrorist attack on United States soil on September 11, 2001, as some people did something, that is unacceptable as well. And I hold the same standard for this side of the aisle that I do the other, because when another colleague on my side said something about 9/11, I also voted to have her removed from the Education Committee because I thought that was inappropriate. So I'm being consistent here, and I hope my colleagues will do the same to show that this is about consistency and accountability, because we should not have an individual with those views on the committee that is tasked with representing our country and our Congress to foreign nations. I yield back.
Says Ilhan Omar is not someone who should be representing our country's interests abroad. Her views are anti-American, and she's consistently sided against our allies. Strong words, but what's really at stake here? Omar and her supporters say critique is patriotism, that questioning foreign policy is part of what makes America, America. They argue this is just another attempt to push out progressive voices, especially women of color, from positions of influence. Now let's talk strategy. This isn't just a policy disagreement, it's part of a wider Republican move to challenge progressives like Omar, AOC, and Tlaib. These high-profile clashes aren't accidents. They rally supporters, dominate headlines, and shape the next election cycle. But there's tension on both sides. Democrats say this is a targeted smear, a way to silence dissent. Republicans say the Foreign Affairs Committee isn't the place for views they see as out of step with American interests. So where's the line? Is this about policy, identity, or pure political power? I want to know what you think. Should Ilhan Omar keep her seat on the committee? Or is Malliotakis right to push for a change? Drop